We love that refreshing sound. Welcome back to the Burger Podcast, everybody. I'm Caleb Weiniger.
Justin Burkett.
And alongside us, our trusty steed, more recently known as the inmate. You know who he is.
TK, what's up, guys?
Yeah, welcome back, guys, to the final episode of the month. Justin, we got some work to do.
Yeah, we do. I actually, before this episode started, I was looking into like a synopsis of the Rocky Horror Picture Film, just so I could get an idea of what I'm getting into. And so,
by the way, super random. Like it just came up. Like I was like looking for something to watch. There is a way for us to watch it for free. I have found it's on. I forget which streaming app, but I have one of them. So if it comes to it, Justin, I can share the login and we'll watch it, or we can hang out with each other and watch it and play dress up. But hope it doesn't come to that. Let's fucking hope it doesn't come to that.
Trip to Goodwill, and it's gonna get ugly. You're gonna have to dip into somebody's makeup, Ashley or Keely. I don't know, whoever's got the more.
Oh my gosh,
stuff that they don't care about, I suppose.
I don't know how Ashley would feel about doing your makeup, but I know Keely would be ecstatic. Would love it, nothing more. But
yeah, I don't know how she would feel.
It's like,
it'd be interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, we do have an uphill battle here, but I think we got a good guess for it.
Yeah, if you didn't tune in to the last episode and you only listened to it because I didn't put it on YouTube yet, it was a rough one. They got a 4-piece, and they now have 15 towards their collective total of 24 is what they need. Oh. So in order to beat the average, you guys have to have everything perfect, including the double points. So he has brought a banger on tonight. If you want to,
that's insane. Oh my god!
If you want to. Lead them in here.
Yeah, no pressure to our guests. It's got to be a perfect episode. That's going to be tough. But this guest has been featured quite a few times via on the show once before. She has hosted a Patreon episode. She's one of our patrons. Also, Community Kickoff Questions, one of the few that sends them in regularly. So shout out. Has been a phone a friend, you name it, friend of the show. Dear friend of mine, mentor, family at this point. Welcome to the show, Erica Grits.
Hi.
Woo.
I'm excited to be here. I'll be honest, I'm an episode behind, so I didn't realize the kind of pressure I was under when I agreed to be the guest. So.
Yeah. We got to strap in here.
Might have been by design to lure you into a false sense of security.
But if we're going through a pattern here, the first episode, terrible. Second episode, great. Third episode, terrible. So fourth episode, gotta be
perfect. Great. Yeah,
it's gotta be.
We're gonna get the first one so wrong, and then just be like, well, we're fucked.
But yeah, for those who didn't tune in last month when we had my mom on the show, the challenge is roundabout. Justin and I have to watch Rocky Horror Picture Show and dress up as our favorite actor. So. We really don't want to do that, but it is what it is. That's the challenge. Yeah.
Erica, maybe you could come up with a less embarrassing challenge.
I will do my best. I have something in mind.
All right.
Nice. Okay, well, welcome back to the show, Erica. Are you excited? Are you feeling nervous? You're in the hot seat now with us again, or?
I am definitely excited and also very nervous, more so now that I know the kind of uphill battle we're facing.
Fair.
Well, I know we all bring a little something to take the edge off. What are you guys drinking?
Ooh, great segue. I'll go ahead and start. I figured since TK was outnumbered and 3 of us represent, I was like, I got to do it. I got to go with Natty Boh. So I got Natty Boh, and then when we have a guest, we like to have something to sip on liquor-wise. I just got a little thing of Fireball. Nothing crazy. I didn't really have anything at the crib, so I was like, I'll just get something small.
I have the Steady Eddie from Union IPA. It's very good. But my mini fridge is at Arctic freezer level, and I can't adjust it, so the beer is frozen solid. This happened the other week on an episode where I had to just kind of chug a foamy icicled beer. So I'm letting it thaw out a little bit. I will open it at some point, and it probably is going to do the same thing because I'm kind of impatient. And then I have another one that is frosted completely. And then as far as whiskey goes, I have some High West bourbon. It's a pretty good. It's actually where my cousin got married in Utah at the distillery. And I like their whiskey, so it's pretty good. So I might be sipping on whiskey a little bit more than just wrong questions here.
Fair enough. Go ahead, Erica. What are you drinking?
I have a Down East cider. The other Erica from Schmevenson introduced me to them. And then
Shout
I
out.
don't have any kind of liquor or anything, but I do have a backup Mick Ultra. So
Hey.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
All right. Well, I'm drinking a Bud Light out of a Burger Podcast glass, and I have a backup Bud Light
BBL.
for the second half.
BBL, baby.
No booze around the house these days, but that's all by design. So
Fair enough.
trying to lower my tolerance before baby comes, so that I don't have to crash and burn when when it's time to be an adult.
Fair enough. Do
What?
we have a community kickoff? TK?
I don't know. I didn't pull one. Did you send me one?
I did, but it's like a full list. We can do it if you
Oh,
want.
yeah. Here, hang on.
I know Ashley said she sent a bunch.
That's what I forwarded over to TK.
Yeah, all right. There you go.
That's
She kept
fine.
asking me about it.
Here. Give me
if we
just
get the
a
community kickoff right, I think we should be able to count it towards our score.
I
Oh,
agree.
there we go, producer.
Well, I don't know about that.
Check with the writing team.
All right.
Yeah, I'll have to check in with my my staff.
Okay.
All
But
right.
yeah,
So it was indeed Ashley, like you
Nice.
said. And she sent us, this is just the first of a 6-piece here. So we've got quite a few. She wants to know, when was the first commercially available refrigerator sold?
Oh, man.
It's got to be Peaky Blinders.
It's before the 20s for sure.
I would say it's in the 20s
You say so?
or maybe the teens. But
Peaky Blinders starts out in 1918, but they still had ice boxes back then.
But
Yeah,
then-
are we there? Is
Go
it
ahead.
just like electric refrigerator? We're not counting ice boxes. Not that that's going to help me, but just for clarification.
Yeah, this is one of those times where I can't clarify because I also have to guess. I mean,
'cause-
I think we can let's try. We can give both. You know?
or I'm thinking of maybe not Peaky. I'm thinking 1923, the Yellowstone show. Don't they go into town and there's a guy selling like washing machines and dishwashers? It's like the first of that kind. It's either that show or it's Peaky Blinders, but there's a scene where they're in town and it's a guy like, here's your dishwasher kind of thing. Like it's the first ever actual one.
I can't think of a time in Peaky Blinders where there's an actual like electric
yeah.
refrigerator,
And maybe
that's-
it's 1923.
that starts around 1918.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about Boardwalk Empire, where they definitely had refrigerators like in scenes in their like houses and apartments, and that's the 20s. That's where my mind went.
Okay, all right. So
I'm
we've
down with the
sandwiched it in
20s.
somewhere with some TV knowledge.
1919.
I don't know that I've seen a fridge that's any older than like the 40s.
Yeah, that's where I'm thinking maybe what we're seeing in like the 20s shows might be the ice box and not necessarily a refrigerator.
Right, because
Okay.
it's just one of those. I mean, it looks like a refrigerator, but it doesn't do any of the refrigerating. It's just got a compartment for an ice block, and that's fucking it.
Right.
And you get weekly ice deliveries with your milk, and
Right.
you know, so like when did they figure out how to put coolant in a line and keep something cold? with
Okay, that's fair.
electricity?
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know. Safe bet 30s, 40s. I think 20 is awful early.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like mid 30s.
I was gonna say 1934 was the thing that popped into my head.
All right, you guys want to take tallies? Let's all just toss numbers at it. So Justin,
34. 1934.
Okay, Caleb.
1929.
Okay, Erica.
1937.
Okay, 1937. And then since we've got, I don't think it's any earlier than 29, so I'm just gonna toss something at the wall and say
2001.
it would probably be after, if I'm gonna go this late, it'd be after World War II because all of the metal
Whoa,
and
that's
stuff would have been
late.
going for war supplies and whatever
Mhm.
ammunition. So I'm gonna say 1952.
Dang.
Wow.
There's
All right,
no
so let's
way it's
see.
that late. There's no fucking way.
Let's see.
They can make fucking airplanes and not a fucking refrigerator.
Wow. I put my foot in my mouth.
Ugh.
The first home electric refrigerator was invented in 1913. The first proper
Wow.
kitchen fridge went on sale in the U.S. in 1918, but was not an overnight success. Wow.
I
Damn.
said 1919, so we were close.
Refrigeration had been
Yep.
proven tricky to scale down, and early domestic versions had a nasty habit of catching fire. So I
The
guess that would
opposite of what it's
explain why
supposed to do.
nobody rich had one, because they just caught on fire.
Dang.
Yeah, that's definitely earlier than what I would have thought.
Hmm.
If that's like just on the show, Justin, I feel like we probably would have settled around the early 20s,
Yeah.
just talking back and forth. But yeah, I would have never guessed 1913.
Yeah,
Crazy.
wow. I was kind of looking for something. My grandparent quote, just in the same article where this came from, my grandparents' generation would have been familiar with this domestic routine into the 1940s for an ice box, like we were talking about. So we weren't too far off with that logic. But anywho, tough L there. And good thing it was a moot point that we didn't have to add it to
Yeah.
your score.
Yeah. Let's get that out of the way. Now we're perfect.
All right. So, like we said before, it's an average game, and you guys got to be perfect. So today, welcome to the show. This is the Burger Podcast. If you're not familiar with the show, here's how we do things around here. 9 questions over 3 rounds. And with our all-time quarterback here in Erica, we have gotten rid of our phone friends. So we only have 3 lifelines to work with. Choose a category, a 2 times multiplier, and a second chance. You can use them whenever you want. You just can't use them on the same question. All of the categories are decided by the random wheel of not so much randomness. We have dubbed Wheelcifer, and we have taken some of Wheelcifer's powers away. And in each round, you can only have each category one time. Once it's been hit, it is eliminated until the next round. You kind of see how it works as we go. You guys have 15 points. You need 25 to win. Good luck.
This feels like SpongeBob when it's like, and how many did I need to pass? She's like 6, and he's like, 100. You needed 600, and you got 6. Oh fuck!
All right. Well, any last words before the wheel spins, or would you like to choose your category?
Probably not going to choose to start off, right?
No, I mean we do need a perfect game, but what the fuck? I mean, what's it matter? We either know now it's gonna be perfect or not. So
Yeah. Erica,
one
what's your strong suits?
I would say entertainment and maybe sports if it's the right sport, but definitely not geography
Okay.
and not presidents.
So
You
not
went to
history.
Spain not that long ago. That's
I did go to Spain.
so we could get
If there's a question about the geography of Spain, I've got a shot.
Nice. See?
That's where the new
Optimistic.
season of Cobra Kai is. Spain.
Oh, okay.
España.
Side note.
All right, guys. Well, welcome to episode 130 of the Burger Podcast. Here's your spin.
I got a mouse in my trap back here, and it keeps fucking running around.
Oh, and your bucket.
Yeah, you see me looking back. Fuck history. God
And
dang.
presidents.
Presidents. It's usually presidents or president adjacent.
Okay.
Who's the president of Spain?
All right. Well, this time it is not presidents. However, It is president adjacent.
Right.
History to kick things off, everyone. Which U.S. First Lady graced the $1 silver certificate in 1886?
I didn't even. Silver dollar. I thought we. Sacagawea's on like the gold one.
Yeah,
Well,
she's
silver
on the
certificate. So that's got to be like a bill, right?
Sacagawea. Julia, she's on the dollar coin, right?
Mhm.
But that's
think
gold,
so.
right? Not silver.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have no clue.
It's got to be an early one, right? Like we know it's not Michelle Obama if she was on the certificate in 1886.
Right.
Caleb,
I'm
did you
trying to
get
think-
that that Google hooked up to your screen real quick? We could try and figure it out.
Yeah.
You'll see it flashing. Maybe. Maybe. I'm trying to think of like famous first ladies back then, or not famous, but like known. I can't
Yeah.
think of any.
Martha Washington.
Boom.
No.
Why not?
Because we were a country in 1776. This is 100 years later.
Yeah, but
Look, so it takes them a long time to honor women, okay? I'm just saying. It could take 100 years.
I mean,
You know, that's a fair
She's not-
point.
Sacagawea, it's not like she was on the gold coin.
No,
10
no, no.
years
You're
later.
you're
you
not
know?
wrong with that. In my head, I was thinking like she is first lady in 1886.
Okay, let me reread the question.
No. I'm not
Okay.
saying I feel like you opened my head up to a more realistic
Yeah.
answer.
It's got to be someone before the first lady in 1886, because there's no way she's just in office and they were like, "We vibe with you." Boom,
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Well, and to be fair, Martha Washington is the only first lady I can think of from before 1886.
Well, yeah, same. I couldn't name.
That to me, that's our answer.
Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah. I was too short-sighted on that.
All right, Martha Washington.
2 times, and I'm just kidding.
No,
No,
Erica,
don't
you
you
want to
dare.
say it? You want to say it? Final.
Final answer?
Yeah.
There we go.
Somebody sound confident. Good
I know
grief.
it sounded like a question mark.
It 100% was a question.
Final answer.
All right, this was history. Which U.S. First Lady graced the $1 silver certificate in 1886? And they're going to go with the first First Lady, Martha Washington. You
Let's
got it.
go!
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Let's go.
That
Well
was her.
done.
Right.
And here is a picture of it. It
Wow.
is intricate and ornate.
Damn.
So her and her husband both are worth $1.
And they both look very similar.
They were number one.
Yeah.
Smitty,
They
what
do
do you
look
think,
really
Jensen?
similar.
I don't know. I probably would have just tried to throw out a random name. I don't know if I would have.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure when they took that portrait, his wife was busy and they just did him.
They just took away his
Yeah,
cheekbones.
just change the
and-
wig from
Yeah.
the powdery
Mhm.
white
Yeah.
one to a powdery long white one.
Yeah.
Because he probably wasn't doing shit, dude. She was probably out with the shaking hands.
Shaking babies, kissing hands.
Boy, they do kind of look familiar. Were they cousins or something?
Dude, the first thing I thought,
I mean,
was
look
like,
at
oh
her.
my
She
God.
looks a lot like them.
Maybe it's just the same artist. Doesn't know.
Well, I don't know. Now I'm
Can we do a
curious.
Side by side.
Martha Washington.
Martha Stewart.
She died at Mount Vernon, 70 years old. Damn, she was an old broad.
Wow.
She
Good for
died
her.
before she got honored. What a shame.
Damn.
That's definitely George with a wig.
Mhm. I agree.
All right. If I control F the word cousin, nothing comes up. So I think she's in the clear.
Did that just say based on the comic book character at the top? Yeah.
For the comic book character, see Martha Washington comics
Oh,
because
Wow.
there is here. Let's see why.
Martha Washington's not
I was
real.
gonna say-
She's
yeah, I
all
was gonna
based
say,
off
damn,
of a
those got
comic
no
book.
respect. They were like, "You're white, dude, Manti Te'o."
Something about the series "Give Me Liberty," published in 1990 by Dark Horse Comics.
Is she holding a Raggedy Ann doll on the cover? Oh, it looks
So
like it.
this, yeah, it looks like that is actually, I think it's Raggedy Andy. Because Raggedy Ann has pigtails, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a boy version.
Oh, yeah.
There
Raggedy
is.
Ann and Andy.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Okay, we're on a tangent here.
Yeah. Good old
Oh,
Martha.
it could
Shout
have
out
been Raggedy
Martha
Ann.
if you're listening.
She didn't have
subscribe.
pigtails. She just
Yeah,
had
it looks
some.
like that one.
Dude, back in the day, they just used to make duos and they look like cousins. They look
Yeah, so
like
there they
twins.
are.
Were they dating or twin? They were probably twins.
Mm,
That's me jumping.
Raggedy Ann and Andy.
Cousins.
Yeah, that's got to be twins.
They're like George and Martha.
Raggedy Ann's brother, Raggedy Andy.
Okay.
2 years after the first Raggedy Ann book. So now you know about Raggedy Ann. First appearance 1918 when the fridge was
When the fridge was sold. That was your
Wow, full
deluxe.
circle.
Yeah,
I
deluxe.
love
Why
it.
they were catching
Yeah.
fire, dude. The kids were putting them in the fridge.
It's the hottest toy out. Oh boy.
Jesus.
All right. That takes us to question 2 of round 1. History is now eliminated.
Let's go.
You won't see it until round 2. So back to the wheel.
What a way to start, team.
Yeah, good poll. That was a team effort.
Let's go. I called it.
Sports.
Oh boy.
Love it.
All right, guys. This is a sports question. It also happens to be a
Daily
multiple choice
double.
question.
Sorry.
Daily double. That would be a fucking wrench and everything. So this time, sports. Which English soccer team's mascot is a canary? And your options are Leeds United, Norwich City, Sunderland, or Portsmouth.
Never heard of any of these.
My gut is saying Norwich, like off the rip. It's saying Norwich. Don't know Sunderland and Portsmouth though. Leeds, I don't know if it's Canary. So I
mean,
Leeds,
Norwich City
and
Canaries has the alliteration, so it's a C and a C.
yeah. So we have our second chance here.
We do.
So that's something
Very
to keep
true.
in mind. I don't know. No, but for some reason my gut went to Norwich, but don't trust my gut. I've learned.
Erica, do you know anything about English soccer?
I know nothing except Ted Lasso.
That's facts. That's all I know.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting chilly down here. I had to put some sweatpants on. Yeah, I mean, the only soccer team I know about is Nottingham Forest, and that's because the MMA journalist that I follow, Ariel Hawani, is a big Nottingham Forest fan. That's about it. Never heard of any of these. I'm down to go. I mean, Caleb, you're the only one that even knows 2 of the 4. So
I think Leeds is definitely like the most followed. I don't know. I think we have 2 guesses here, and I think it's a shot in the dark either on both of them.
do we want to Dr. Rizvi it?
That's what I was going to say. We could Dr. Risby it to start, or we can go with my gut and go Norwich and see.
I want to go with your gut.
I agree.
Final answer?
Wow, that's 2 versus 3.
Final answer, Norwich.
All right. This was sports.
Do we both put the prayer hands up?
Which English soccer team's mascot is a canary? And this was multiple choice. Your options were Leeds United, Norwich City, Sunderland, or Portsmouth. They're going to go with Caleb's gut, which says Norwich City.
Let's go.
No.
Norwich
All
City.
right.
Hell yeah.
Let's
Well done. Fuck you, Dr. Rizvi. No one needs your shit.
I don't remember the mask Leeds, but I'm pretty sure the colors are blue and red, and I don't remember seeing that. Like a canary.
Here's the Canaries and their old logo.
And Leeds just to see if I'm talking out of my ass with the blue and red. I'm actually
Yeah, I'll pull up the standings because that's where all these came from. or that's where I found all the multiple choice because it was just Norwich, and I was like, "There's no way that they're going to be able to pull that out of a hat."
Mm.
Standings. Pull it up. No. Okay.
Google said, "Nah, you got to type it in."
Yep. Typing it in. Was it Leeds United?
Another
Yeah.
gold and white,
look
blue
like-
and yellow.
Yeah, they look like the Gold State Warriors.
So
Anyway, you got it. Well done. Your gut spoke, and it was correct. On to round 1, question 3. No more sports, no more history. So let's see what the wheel has this time.
Good job, dude.
Mhm.
All right, you both pulled one out. It's my turn.
It's going to be a team effort today if you're going to get past the
Oh
wheel.
no,
Okay.
Pass.
pass.
Art and
Somebody
leisure.
else pull one out.
Didn't you say one of the lifelines was just gimme?
Yeah, it was just like
Okay.
check mark.
Yeah.
Yes.
Give me that. I'm joking.
Let's see. All right, guys. This one is art and leisure. Let's see. In the children's books by Crockett Johnson, what color is Harold's crayon?
Purple. What
You
it's
know this?
it's 100%. Yes, we can 2 times it. It's purple.
Fuck yes. Let's
go.
go.
2 times purple. Say it, Erica.
Final answer.
There
All
we
right, I won't read it again. It is Harold's purple crayon for the 2 times.
The
Justin,
fact that you
might-
paused, you paused and then said the answer, and I was like, she knows it. And then you're like, yeah, 100%. It's like never.
Well, I was waiting to see if either of you knew it, but I
No.
guess you don't have a shit ton of
No.
nieces and nephews like I do.
Wow.
Yeah, this one you'll still see around schools too. Originally published in 1955. Harold and the Purple Crayon.
I
Yeah.
feel like they made it a movie recently and people hated it.
It 2024 was a movie when I googled it. Hang on.
That's pretty recent.
I mean, it's crazy that book came out just 37 years after the first refrigerator, or something like that. I don't know. Was it 1918 or 1915?
I'm not sure. It's,
Nine-
it's like an adult.
Oh, that's the Shazam.
Zach Levi. Shazam.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So
boy.
wait, it's a child's book, but the movie is played by a adult.
And
Yeah.
he's also a child that plays an adult superhero.
Yeah, interesting.
He's got starting to see some
Old Diddy. going.
some sort of
No Diddy, no Diddy.
Mhm.
red flags anywhere. Anybody? Anybody? All right. Well done there. Flawless round 1, just like you
Flawless
needed.
victory.
Back to round 2. No more 2 times, but your categories also reset. So just gets tougher from here, but you're using everything well and things are rolling. Let's see how the wheel feels about that round.
Do we want to pick a category here, or maybe save it for the last round if we make it that far?
Why not use it? Why not keep the suspense going?
All right. What category are we feeling?
Entertainment.
I'm down.
Erica's
Good
strong
with
suit. Ugrid, your
Yeah.
strong suit. I'm comfortable with it.
Okay.
All right, give me a second.
Nervous.
All right, crossing out
too.
entertainment. Okay, entertainment it is. Which bluesy singer got $7,500 for her Woodstock gig, wowing the crowd with quote "Piece of My Heart," title of the song?
I don't know this.
My gut is Janis Joplin.
I love that.
Yeah, that's a good
I
guess.
absolutely love that.
Good old JJ.
If we don't have to deliberate, I think you know the next step, Erica.
Well, okay. I
Your
getting
gut.
nervous in case you can't tell.
Do you know that like song as part of her repertoire?
I do. Well, so I know. So Faith Hill covered it in like the 90s, and I'm like 85 to 90% confident it's Janis Joplin.
That's all we need.
That's fucking yeah. That's better than any shit we would have spit out.
Janis Joplin.
Final answer.
All right. This was entertainment. Which bluesy singer got $7,500 for her Woodstock gig, wowing the crowd with "Piece of My Heart"? Gonna go with Janis Joplin.
Let's
You
go.
guys got it. All right. Keep the train rolling.
Game. Oh man,
Nicely done.
killing it. You guys are killing it. I'm the ultimate hype man right now.
I
You
don't know that
guys
I know this song. I'm gonna pull it up quick. Oh, I
Oh
do
yeah,
this
you
song.
know this song. $7,500 to do a gig in one of like the most iconic events of all time.
Yeah. Yes.
Imagine how much you get paid now. Like
Oh my god.
with inflation, $8,500.
Well, with streaming rights, it's probably 85 and $1, and then
Yeah.
0.000.866.
Yeah, I've heard Spotify has like
0.00.
completely fucked
It's
music.
Fuck the music industry.
Somebody
But
was
I
saying
like it.
like one of the yeah, right.
Fuck
I don't
'em.
remember who it was I was listening to, but he was saying like back when I made a song, it was like I could make a hit and make like enough to buy a house. And nowadays you make a hit and you have barely enough to pay rent in an apartment kind of thing. Like the amount of money they get is so minuscule compared to what it used to be with record sales and stuff.
Yeah, all the money in music is
It's like
touring.
legal Napster. It's weird.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Thank
all
you
the-
for pre-answering my question, TK.
yeah, that's where all the money is. That's why they tour and merch, touring
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
merch.
Which is insane. You'd think the streaming royalties would pay off, but it's like fractions of a cent.
Right,
Money
and
grab.
like
Money grab.
the
Big-
travel costs and stuff outweighs it still. Like live performance still is just worth it somehow. It's crazy.
Well, it's because they don't. A lot of artists they still travel on buses, even big artists,
Yeah.
because it's just way cheaper.
Well, and now I mean nowadays the fucking buses are like hotels on wheels. Like
Mhm.
they're
True.
legit.
True.
But all right, you guys are rolling, baby. On to question 2 of round 2. Your choose a category is now gone, but you still have one lifeline left. Your second chance is here to give you one last chance. If you need it, let's see if you even need it. Question 2. Here's your spin.
I always knew I had like thicker eyebrows, but looking at the panel here and the like shade that my hat gives me really makes them stand out. And I'm like, I got fucking caterpillars on my face.
Kind
It's-
of giving Eugene Levy vibes.
Yeah,
dude, it's ridiculous.
All right, entertainment hit again, so we got to spin.
Fuck. we
I've
shouldn't have-
never noticed that you had thick eyebrows until you just said that.
I never knew-
also a fair point.
I never knew I had him until I got my hair cut once. And he said, "Hey, do you want me to trim your eyebrows?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Dude, you got some thick ones." And I was like, "Oh, really?" And he's like, "Yeah, dude." And I went, so he like did the
Jesus.
comb and like trimmed them for me. And I was like, "Okay, cool." And I went home. I was probably like 16 or I was driving. So maybe, yeah, 16, 17. And I went home and I told my mom, she's like, "Yeah, that's why your brother trims his eyebrows." And I was like, "What? Like, what are you talking about?" She's like, "You guys have
does.
very thick eyebrows." And I was like, "I never
Aw.
knew this." Like, so yeah, I'm gonna have to ask Ashley to pluck them for me. They're getting pretty thick right now.
All right. Landed on history. If you guys didn't see the spin, so we've got another one here from the history. This time it is not presidents. So here you go.
Ooh.
What do the letters in NAFTA stand for?
I got one, guys. I got one.
Let's go.
Okay, okay. It's either North Atlantic or North American Free Trade Agreement. I think it's North Atlantic.
I agree. I agree.
Okay.
Well, and we have our second chance, right? So if
Exactly.
it's not, then we can.
We're vibing right now, y'all. We're vibing. Let's go.
North Atlantic Free Trade.
Yep. I That's what I think
Yeah.
it is.
Okay, North Atlantic Free Trade Agreement.
All right.
Final answer.
This,
Oh,
this
sorry.
history. What does NAFTA stand for?
Fuck.
Second chance. It's got
Second chance. Yeah. North American Free Trade Agreement. Say it.
Say it, Erica.
Say it.
Final answer.
There it is.
There it is. All right. They're going to change it to the North American Free Trade Agreement. Is that what NAFTA stands for? It is.
Sorry, dude. It's the first thing you said, and I totally fucked with your whole.
And it does
Alright.
make more sense because it's North America. Like,
Well, it's both sides. It's
Right.
not just in the Atlantic, is why. It's
Yeah.
because
Mm.
this is our
Canada
little
and
map
Mexico.
of
Yeah.
help there.
94, good year.
I genuinely thought it was North Atlantic. My apologies, brother.
It's okay. We're still perfect.
That's all right. The answer that I wrote down instead of North American, which is why I always Google the answers before I give the right answer anymore, as I wrote National American Free Trade Agreement. So just so we're not alone here. All right. Solidarity, baby. On to question 3. You guys, you've used them well. You are now out of lifelines. So hit reset. No, I'm just kidding. That'd be cool.
4 for 4. 4 for 4.
If you get them all right, you get them again.
Ooh, I like that.
That would be kind of sick. It's like a secret 5th lifeline.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. This is the final question of round 3. No more history, no more entertainment. So let's see what you get.
I can't believe you're sipping Fireball, Caleb. It's truly.
I don't enjoy it
Same.
either.
Yeah.
But
General.
I
You gotta do.
yeah, I don't really want to
Have-
like shoot it either.
What?
right now.
Yeah. So what is the size of that Fireball called? Is that a pint? A pint?
No, a half pint.
Regret.
Regret. Yeah. Sugar water, basically.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Have you ever had Fireball and hot apple cider? That's good.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is very good. It is.
Tis the season.
I'll even
It's like a hot
during the
toddy.
fall. Sometimes Shock Top does a really good like apple beer, and I'll pour it into a glass, drink a little bit, and I'll pour a little Fireball into it. It's pretty good.
Oh, nice. Like a loaded Roni.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
They sell at speedways or other gas stations.
Not in Maryland.
You can get a 10-pack of solo shots of Fireball for like
Mhm.
$10, and they're great to take on the golf course because
Yeah.
you can just
We do
And,
that for our float trips. We get like the big, like 24 pack of shooters, and then
Yeah,
Usually
I wanna.
people.
I don't know why this like made me go stream here. I want to be mad at Maryland for not selling it in grocery stores and gas stations, right? Because in the Midwest they do grocery stores, gas stations. You get everything. Maryland, you can go to the liquor store, you can get beer, you can get liquor, and then there's places like North Carolina where they sell beer and wine in the grocery store, which is great, but they have liquor like you can only get liquor at state ran stores.
they have like a designated liquor
separate-
store.
yeah, because it's all like state monitored.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I would prefer what we have in Maryland over that. Like they have,
Yeah.
I don't. They call them liquor stores, but they're just beer stores, beer and wine stores.
But they sell. They're also like separate. Like it's like there'll be combined buildings, but you have to go to this.
Yeah,
Like you have to go through the breezeway to get into just the liquor,
yeah.
which is interesting.
Then you have states like Ohio where you can like drive in like it's a car wash and it's just a liquor store.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
they hand you what you need.
Yep.
In Maine, we had trouble in Maine finding stuff sometimes because the only liquor stores that are around are gas stations. Unless you go to like a big outlet, it's
Oh,
really
yeah.
bizarre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's strange how they all do it so different.
Yeah, well, the
Yeah.
states' rights, man, states' rights. All right. So anyway, off of that tangent, you guys ended up with general, and this time here's your question.
It's fucking
Maybe.
presidents, isn't it?
What is currently the tallest building in the United States?
I mean,
Stock building in Chicago. Sears Tower, Hancock. I don't know what they call it now. That would be my guess, but I don't know.
Sears Tower, you said?
It's not called that anymore. I think it's called the Hancock Building, but it might be something different now too.
And we don't think it's the Empire State Building. We think there's something taller than that now.
That was my original guess, but I mean, Sears, I know that's a big one.
Right, me too. I just don't know which one which one was the tallest first and which one's more recent.
The game's on the line, and I hate saying this, but I think the one in Chicago is taller.
Okay. Oh, I believe you.
My only the thing that they like for 9/11 they built there's like ground zero where like stuff fell. Didn't they build
No.
a tower?
They did. But I think it would be kind of, I don't know, tread lightly. I wouldn't build that up super high if I was them.
Yeah, I feel like it could take away from the Empire State Building.
So it feels like a target.
That was my thinking, yeah.
Yeah.
For the U.S. government because it was inside job.
I mean, of course, I'm on the Chicago train, but
Yeah.
I'm down with that. I mean,
Yeah, me too.
I don't know.
What is currently the tallest building in the U.S.? Okay.
It's got to be something in New York, though, right?
I mean, not
What did
necessarily.
you guys say?
The
It's like
Empire State Building.
so I would say either. God, this beer. I literally look at this. This is off of my beer.
Oh, yeah, it's frosty.
Wow.
It's insane. It's like not the World Trade Center, but it's something. Obviously, it's not the World Trade Center, but it's like something like that. But I don't.
Why is it not the World Trade Center? Can I ask you that?
I think it's I think it's the one. I think it's the one World Trade Center. Is like the new.
Oh, is that the new one on the grounds?
I think so.
Oh.
Because they just did
And
it. Because UFC just happened in Madison Square Garden, and they have every big pay-per-view they do an embedded. It's 5 episodes, like an episode a day of like where they're at in the city they're in. And Stipe is a firefighter, so he went to the NYF or the FDNY, and they gave him a helmet, and he was at Ground Zero. And they talk about the One World Trade Center, but I don't know if it's like if they built it as the biggest building or if it's just like we built this in like posterity or solidarity, whatever the word would be for what happened.
Solidarity. Yep. You got it.
Here's where I'm at. If I've learned anything on this show, you can Justin your way into answers. And a lot of times it's UFC related.
100%. Yeah.
So I'm fully on board for doing the One World Trade Center. Because I know the Hancock Building or Sears Tower is what a lot of people. I know it's tall, but I don't know if it's the tallest. My gut tells me to go with something else. So my gut,
Something that Justin learned from UFC.
yes, my gut would be yes.
All right.
Okay.
I'll jump on the grenade for you guys.
Nobody wants to say final answer.
One World Trade Center, final answer.
All right, this is general. It ended up being kind of like geography. What is currently the tallest building in the United States? They're gonna go with the One World Trade Center, the fusion of the trade centers. You're staying alive.
The grenade you fell on was a dud,
It
my
was a
G.
dud, man.
It was a dud. That's awesome.
Oh, my heart
Oh,
was racing.
wow.
That is
So
awesome.
the Hancock Building, which is now Willis Tower, is
Willis,
number
that's it.
3. Number 3.
Oh.
So it goes One World Trade Center stands at 1776 feet.
Nice.
Erica. What?
Yeah.
Got rid of Erica. Sorry, Erica. It's a force
Oh,
of habit.
God.
Central Park Tower, number 2 at 1550. Willis Tower at 1450.
Wow.
11th Street West 57th or 111 West 57th Street.
Damn,
why
Empire's not
doesn't
even
it have a
top
name?
5.
And then so like I just scrolled down through, and all of the top 14 are in Chicago or New York, and then Comcast's Technology Center in Philly is number 15.
Where's
And
the
then after
Empire
that,
State
it's on the
Building at?
first round. It's way low. It's kind of old.
Empire State Building's
wow.
not that tall. I mean, it's
1250.
tall, but it's not like.
Top 10. Okay. Dang.
It was the tallest building in the world from 1931 to 1972. The tallest man-made structure in the world until 1967. And the first building in the world to contain over 100 floors.
The tallest now is the Burj Khalifa, correct? Can you
Yeah.
Google that?
The tallest overall is the Burj Khalifa.
Okay. I heard that on a podcast. So
Yeah, Dubai.
podcast or
man.
UFC? That's my knowledge base.
All right. Well,
Oh, it's
that
it.
is 2 well-played rounds. Oh, and we got a
Dog.
kitty
Peter,
to mark the end of round 2.
let it go commit my mouse over here.
Is that
There you
is
go.
that the girl? Or the
That's
boy?
Penelope. Yeah. Her tail.
Penelope. What a name for a cat.
Penelope's a sweetheart.
She is.
Do you
Where's
have more
Mama's
than one
boy at?
void? Do you have
Yeah.
2 voids? 2 black cats?
Yeah, her brother Pepe too.
Oh, so they cancel each other out, so they're not bad luck.
They do. Yeah.
Well, they're little tuxedo cats, right? They got the white chest.
Yep.
Oh, I see.
I don't know where.
All right.
it
Well,
must have been.
on to round 3. No lifelines, and you guys are crushing it. So let's keep it up. Things are rolling. The drama continues here on the Burger Podcast.
Holy shit! Isn't that right, dude? Arts and leisure and history, a lot this episode.
It's been a lot recently. Just like since we told Wheelsifer that hey, you can only pick it every so often. It's like I kind of like that one. I'll just pick it all the time.
Yeah.
All right, art and leisure to keep the train rolling. Which
rolling.
renowned British author dreamed up such characters as Miss Havisham, Oliver Twist, and Tiny Tim?
I know Oliver
should know this.
Twist.
Well, and Tiny Tim is from A Christmas Carol.
Okay. Oliver
Uh,
Twist is the please, sir, can I have some more, right?
Yes.
Can I
Yeah.
have some more, please, sir. It's not Dickens, is it? He's like
It
the
is.
author I know.
It is Charles Dickens.
Thank God you said his first. I didn't know his first name. I just remember as a kid, whenever I saw Dickens, I thought it was funny.
Chuck Dickens.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right, Caleb. I think it's Charles Dickens.
I mean, hey,
I pulled that out of my ass.
Dickens was in your ass?
Yes. See, you got the joke there. Yeah. Yeah.
Then that's got to be it.
I don't know. I'm nervous.
I'm sold.
No, I think it's
You-
right.
You brain blasted Erica there. She knew it. As soon as you said it, that rang
Charles
true.
Dickens.
Final answer.
Okay, she's getting more confident as the
I
episode
was gonna
goes
say,
on.
should I say it like a question? Final answer.
All right, this is art and leisure. Question they groaned about. Which renowned British author dreamed up such characters as Miss Havisham, Oliver Twist, and Tiny Tim? They say it's the Dick Man himself, Charles Dickens.
Let's go.
You got it.
Oh,
Wow.
dude.
You guys are rolling. I had nothing
So
else to say about
Charles
it.
Dickens.
We'll just show his face because he's kind of a interesting looking fellow.
Wow.
Look at that goatee.
I mean, the goatee is just unkempt.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Well, I have a new challenge. If I want you both to grow that beard.
All right.
Jessica
For a
should
second,
his to that pretty
I was
soon.
like, pause, no Diddy. We're talking about Dickens. I
Um,
have a new challenge.
Phew. All right.
Man.
Well, another one bites the dust. On to question 2 of round 3. No more art and leisure. Let's see what the wheel has to say.
Oh man.
yeah, I need like some kind of anti-anxiety medicine or something.
Yeah, this is crunch time.
Science.
All right, science.
It's pretty neat. Good old nature.
All right, guys. This is science and nature. Astronauts from what country are sometimes referred to as taikonauts?
Come on, space boy.
Dude, if it would say
I read-
cosmonauts, I would have been like, oh, I know this.
I read
Yeah.
TAIK as like New Zealanders.
Yeah, I could see that.
Mm,
But do they have a space program?
no.
Thai, like
Australia?
Thailand, it's not. No, Thai is an Australian name. Like TAI.
Pronouncing it, if this helps at all, it's a taikonaut. Taikonaut.
Sure.
I don't know if that helps or not, but
So the big three for space are us, Russia, and China.
Mhm.
Cosmonaut is Russia, astronaut.
okay, I take it back. I'm getting both. So
I would assume astronaut is American. I'm leaning China. But I haven't watched any fucking Chinese astronaut anime.
Is that a thing?
I don't know, probably, to be honest. I mean,
Okay.
anime is Japanese, but still.
Right.
I don't know. They're the big three in space.
hmm And you know it's not Russia, and you know it's not the United States.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I can't help you out on this one, brother.
No Chinese fighters were on the card this past weekend, so I can't throw out some UFC knowledge.
I mean, to me,
I'm
reading-
leaning China. I'll say that.
okay.
So I know TK said it's pronounced both ways. Taiko, like Taiko, makes me lean Australian. Taiko makes me lean China. I don't know why. It's just like the pronunciation, but
I mean, I'll keep searching if that's your deciding factor.
I'm leaning China. It's solely because those are the big ones. And I've never heard of Australia having a space program. I mean, I'm
Mhm.
sure they do, but like I don't hear about it.
Right, but I don't want to confuse the situation more, but I feel like an astronaut can come from anywhere. They might just end up going to like one of the big three to like learn. You know, that's where my head
Mhm.
is.
All right, I think I was right initially. Taikonaut.
Erica, you got any dog in this fight?
I was much happier when we were on question 1, and I didn't think there was any shot we were going to get. That's what I think. When I thought question 2, round 2 wasn't going to matter at all. Okay. Taikonauts? God. I think China makes more sense to me.
It looks
I'm
like
with
they're asking
China.
you to say it.
I'm with
Alright.
China.
Oh,
Do it. All right, China.
do it. Final answer?
All right. This this was, what was it? Science and nature.
Science and nature.
Astronauts from what country are sometimes referred to as taikonauts? We decided on taikonauts.
Mhm.
Gonna go China to stay in it, to tie the average. Tie 24 points on the month.
Let's go! Let's
Unbelievable.
go!
Oh man.
Unbelievable.
Okay.
Oh,
I
one more,
can't
baby.
stay. I can't stay for this last question. I have to go.
Come on, Erica. Game 7, balls in your hands. All you gotta do is take the
Let's
J. Just
go.
You've obviously never
Holy
seen me play
shit.
basketball.
Oh my
difference
god.
between greatness and not so greatness.
Hey,
Wow.
Justin,
Who would have
If-
thought?
if people are liking this content and they want to see more, how could they do that?
That's a great question, sir. We have something called the Patreon. Patreon.com/theburgerpodcast. We have 3 tiers: $2, $5, $10 tier. If you want to be a guest like the lovely Erica on this fucking perfect episode so far, $10 a month is all it
Knock on wood.
takes. Yeah, knock on wood.
Mhm.
This is like composite. $10 a month is all it takes to be a guest. With the $10 a month, you get to be a guest. You get access to our special Patreon episodes, like the one that the Skylar podcast, which still looks like nobody's fucking watching. Just go ask me for the link and I'll send you the link. It's a great episode. Skylar put in a lot of work. It's fucking
It was
awesome.
amazing. I watched it.
Yeah, it's
There we
great.
go.
The dude, he's fucking
You're a smart
hysterical. You
patron
got to
right
do
there.
it. And you get a great discount for the merch that we're going to be having coming out soon. Holiday gifts, gag gifts, Christmas secret Santas. It's $10. Just give somebody a guest spot for $10. That's all it takes. All the patrons that we already have, thank you guys for supporting. Erica, you're one of the OGs. Thank you so much. Everyone that's still been giving to us, we appreciate it. We need some more guests. We need some new guests. You guys want to see some fresh faces? $10. Help some friends
Or
out.
if you don't want fresh faces, we'll keep bringing the old ones back. We like them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's facts.
And then quick merch, new
Merch.
logos, 3 different hoodies, 4 different beanies, 3 different long sleeves, and 2 pint glasses. Let us know if you want them. We're gonna put up a shop eventually. Looking for interest. All right, enough shameless plugging. It's time. It's time.
I had to call it out because I needed something to get this off my brain for a second.
Yeah, this is
This is insane.
Yeah, in the famous words of Paul Rudd on Hot Ones, who would have thought?
Not us.
All right. It's all up to the wheel now. You've had science, you've had art. Your options are geography, entertainment, history, sports, and general.
Be poetic. Go to entertainment.
For the
With-
win, here's your spin.
Be poetic. Be poetic. You love us. We love you. Oh, General.
General.
Oh my gosh.
dude. It could be good. It could be not good.
Yeah, yeah.
He's so bad.
All right, guys. Gettable. General. For all the marbles. In 1968, what company introduced the Stingray Crate, a forerunner to the BMX?
Oh, what?
A forerunner to the. Does that mean like it came before?
Yes.
Oh, I'm thinking. I thought BMW. Huffy.
Shout out Schwinn. Come on, yeah.
Ooh.
That's from Indiana.
I don't know. That's just what I think of. It could be before that, but
Mhm.
we had in our Little League days, there was always a big Little League tournament, and one of the teams was Schwinn. It
I
was-
mean, Schwinn is like the bike company.
Mhm.
I'm not mad at that at all.
I like Schwinn as an answer. It's
Yeah,
also fun to say.
yeah. Schwinn. This for the Schwinn.
for the Schwinn, that'd be crazy.
I'm
There's
already
gotta
sold. It's too late to convince me.
So when I think of BMX, I kind of think of the bikes that have like pegs on the back.
Mhm.
Is that what we're thinking? Are we in agreement there, all of us? More like a street bike, like a racing bike or a mountain bike or
Yeah.
Yeah, but they do like flips and tricks and stuff too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, when I think of those kind of bikes, definitely the Huffy comes to mind, like Justin said. Schwinn did all kinds of shit though. They weren't like BMX
Dude,
forward.
you said Schwinn, and I'm stuck on Schwinn. I like that answer a lot.
I don't know. I don't think Schwinn was like primarily BMX type.
But
bike.
it's like before BMX, so like they had a bike that
Mhm.
maybe then was adapted and changed to. They were the bike company, and then they're like, "Hey, check out this new bike line we have," and then Huffy was like, "Yeah, we're gonna make a BMX bike."
So
I
are
like
you guys
I like
saying we go
Schwinn, dude.
Schwinn for the win.
Dude, and it's for the Schwinn, like it's this is the poetic you were asking for. It's
See-
literally Lucifer
True.
Yeah.
answering your prayers.
TK, if this is Schwinn, shout out to us from 9 to 12 years old. The only reason I know that name brand is because of Little League Baseball.
Why?
Southside, they had Schwinn. I was a
Oh.
Southside player before I came to TSE.
Not me. I was a Taylor boy
And
through and through.
Schwinn won the Little League
Oh,
Howard
yeah,
County
okay.
Championship like 3 years in a row.
Yeah, because they're
Well, and
riding
shout out
around
to
on
TK for not
Stingray.
making any faces.
I'm really trying hard. I was kind of being loose with it early on, and I was kind of like, oh, maybe. And I don't know if anybody was watching me or not. Will
Here's-
remains to be seen. So this time I'm being stoic. Got nothing to say.
I think what we've deduced it down to 2, right? Huffy or Schwinn. You guys want to go with Schwinn?
Yeah,
Here's my counter to that. Schwinn was like known in my eyes. I would go in. There was no BMX bikes. There was nothing like that. I don't see a company like Schwinn coming out with something called a Stingray. That's like my. If you guys want to go with Schwinn, I said it. I'm down to ride Schwinn for the win. Schwinn.
dude, I'm stuck on that. And the alliteration, the Schwinn Stingray, like
Mhm.
Do we know any other bike names besides Schwinn and Huffy?
I don't.
No. There used to be bikes called Next, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I
back
had
in the
one of
day.
those growing up. Can confirm.
I'm glad I just pulled that out.
I'm down to do what you guys want to do. If you want to go Schwinn for the Schwinn,
Schwinn for the win, dude. I'm here for it. Like it's just too poetic. It's literally you just brought up Little League Baseball,
yeah,
Indiana, Schwinn
yeah.
for the win. I mean, it's too perfect to not do it.
All right. Schwinn?
Final answer?
Oh,
All right.
God.
This was a general question, seemingly a history, maybe a sports question here. In 1968, what company introduced the Stingray Crate, a forerunner to the BMX? They're going to go with Schwinn, like they've said, for the win.
Let's go! Let's go!
It is unbelievable, folks.
Let's go!
Dude, it's poetic. It is
Holy
poetic.
shit.
Oh my God.
It's Schwinn.
Oh my God! We won!
Win for the win.
It is
Perfect
unbelievable,
episode.
folks.
We don't have to cross dress.
My God.
Oh my.
So here it is. The crate. This is an apple crate. This is an orange crate.
Oh.
Oh, I feel
But I
like you
think
see
it's this big tire. That's what it made it
Yeah.
a forerunner to that. Because then I
Oh,
clicked
okay.
into an old forum and it was showing some later bikes that started to get a little bit more evenly weighted and bigger even tires and stuff. So without delving into the history of bicycling, I don't know, but you fucking did it. It's unbelievable.
TK, can you just can you type in Schwinn Little League Baseball, Kokomo, Indiana, and just see what happens?
Yep, yeah.
Just see
Dude,
what happens.
I can't. My jaw is like just on the floor. I cannot believe that we just did
We
that.
just did that. Holy shit.
I don't know what to
I'm
do
not
with my
saying they
hands.
should necessarily make a movie out of this like they did for the Miracle on Ice, but I'm not saying they shouldn't.
All right.
Now, mind you, I'm talking about this was back in
This is 1998, 2001.
it would have been like early 2000s. Yeah.
Dude,
Because what do we call it? City tournament?
Yeah. They're 2000.
Win Southside 2000. There it was.
They won. Schwinn Southside.
There it is.
1990,
89,
1989. I told you they won. I said 3 years.
2001 right
2001.
there.
2001.
Wow.
Yeah, they were like,
Oh,
I
My
remember.
cousin played on this Eric's Chevrolet team.
Yeah, I played minor league in Southside, and I remember like the minor league field was right here, and then the little league field was kind of like adjacent to it. And we would finish our games, and we would go watch Schwinn play because they were considered the best.
Wow.
Dude,
I don't know what to say. Episode 130. Happy Black Friday.
for the books. One for the books.
If you're
Yeah,
watching this right now and you're recovering with a full belly of Thanksgiving and you just got up off the couch and had to fart or something because your belly is just full, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but it was totally fucking worth it.
If you're watching this right now, raise your glass. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Black Friday. The Burger Podcast just came back
Dude, we did it.
and did a perfect episode. Cheers.
Cheers.
What the absolute fuck?
Of
all the things that I thought was going to happen tonight, this was not one of them.
Not at all.
Dude, I
This
thought we were
was,
gonna go
like,
over
way
on the
low.
first. I was like, first question, we already know it's gonna be a loss. We're just gonna fuck around.
And Erica,
Mhm.
all we have is you to thank.
Yeah,
Holy
seriously.
cow.
Holy.
It's those.
I was glad when I got the first one right. I was like, at least I contributed something. At least I wasn't completely useless.
No.
And then
crushed it,
Harold
like,
and the
3
Purple
times.
Crayon.
Purple crayon. That saved
was our
us.
2
That
times.
was a,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
and
got us.
Martha,
Yeah.
come on now. First lady.
I
you're the
would,
first lady of the podcast right now. I mean,
yeah. I know I'm all amped up right now, but I would go on record to say that this is arguably the greatest episode of the Burger Podcast of all time.
yeah, the greatest game ever
130
played.
episodes, and this is the
Yeah.
best one.
That's insane.
Wow.
Insane. Perfect episode.
Dude,
For those of you who are listening and you got something wrong, look at us. Look
Yeah.
at us now. Huh? I know you sit in your cars and you're what idiots. You
Like,
know?
these guys are
Yeah.
so dumb.
Look at us now. We're on the top of the mountain.
who am I? I am. Yeah, like yeah.
Yeah, who the fuck are you? I am.
Holy
Wow.
Well, and
shit.
this was great teamwork. I feel like everybody contributed and
It
helped
was.
talk each other out of second guessing when
I
it was
mean-
appropriate.
I wanted to talk myself out of Schwinn so bad, and Justin goes,
Hmm.
"Said it. I'm in it."
Dude,
That's what I
it
want.
was too. You literally before the question said, "Make it poetic, make it poetic," and Schwinn for the win, and a history of the like. It you can't write this shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
it is
All
like
See,
South
I
America,
can-
baseball.
I can even go as far as to tell you where the old Schwinn bike shop used to. It used to be where the Five Guys is now in Kokomo.
Yeah,
Right.
I remember it being there.
Yeah,
They leveled that old
fucking-
building there.
They shut it down, dude. They shut it
and
down.
we just shut this shit down.
That fucking hey,
Hell
right?
yeah.
Erica, can I get a hell yeah?
Give me a
Hell yeah.
hell yeah, brother.
Yeah. Hell
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
brother.
Fuck yeah.
Wow. Okay,
Holy
well-
shit. We don't have to cross dress.
No, it's pretty
Right?
nice.
And you don't have to watch that horrible cult classic of a movie.
I have
Yeah.
it literally brought up on a different window from a pirated movie site that I'm gonna now close because I don't have to fucking worry about it.
Yeah.
No, now
Fuck
for the
yes.
piece de resistance, Erica gets to give you your new challenge.
Yes.
So your average has
Oh.
just gone up from 24 to 24 and a half points.
Mhm.
So,
So
we're
now you got to get
fucked, Bill.
25
So-
again.
As much as I would like to see the Charles Dickens beard, I think I'm gonna stick with my original thought, which was I would love to see a Burger Podcast karaoke duet. My song choice is the classic duet "Islands in the Stream." But if there are other listeners that have other ideas, I am happy to, leave it up to the listeners as to what duet song they would like to sing.
I love it.
Okay.
Holy
Yeah, that's
shit.
amazing.
What
yeah.
was the song called, Erica?
"Islands in the Stream." It's like
Classic
Kenny
duet.
Rogers and Dolly Parton or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Classic
Alright.
duet.
hmm
I wrote it
But
down.
there
Man.
are plenty to choose from. There's like the one at the end of Grease. You're the one that I want. That's a good one. There's lots of good ones to choose from.
Yeah,
the
here you go.
the only
classic.
time. Okay.
Islands in the stream, that is what we are.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Justin, I'm gonna be real with you, dude. The fact that I've ate a burger out of your feet and we haven't sung it together
Yeah, it's time.
really is just
We're due
it's
for
time. We're due. Not that I
Dude.
want us to lose, but you know.
it. Dude, the literal only time I've ever done karaoke in my life was at TK's wedding.
And you killed it.
Singing
Oh.
Bryan Adams, Summer '69.
That's a great one. That's a
Wow.
great karaoke song.
Dude, I had a fucking blast singing that song. Like when I started singing, like there's a video that somebody, I think it was Ashley, took, and I don't know who it was, but one of like your family members or something was like, Bryan fucking Adams, as I was singing it. And I was like, oh my God, I was so hype. I was on another
Yeah.
level.
That's the thing about karaoke is that karaoke isn't fun if it's just a room full of people that don't give a fuck. Like
Mm.
you got to have a hype crowd. And if
Yeah.
the crowd is hype, karaoke's fun the whole fucking night. And if one
Yeah.
thing
No.
my wedding had, it was a hype crowd.
Yeah,
The whole place
dude.
was sweaty and drunk.
Dude,
and
I
just-
loved it.
just
I love
having a
like
great
it
time.
was like half karaoke, and I fucking loved it. It was incredible, dude.
It was perfect.
Part of me wants to not get this so that we can fucking do a
Yeah.
duet together.
Yeah. There's a great karaoke bar I know in Baltimore. I've been with Erica.
It's true. It's very
Yeah.
true.
We're
The
doing
Walk
it.
Erica does not
in,
sing
shout out.
karaoke though.
Yeah.
Erica does
Yeah.
not do karaoke under any
Yeah.
circumstances.
Erica
There's
got
not
to
enough
see-
alcohol.
Erica got to
What?
see Matt Petty and I sing Taylor
I
Swift.
did.
Oh,
To
that
get
doesn't
did.
surprise me at all.
Yeah. But yeah, Erica, final takeaways. How you feeling? How was it?
I am absolutely speechless. I again am an episode behind, so didn't know what I was getting myself into. And started the episode by saying I was nervous and felt like I was going to be extra stupid, and I am just amazed. Absolutely amazed.
We
I'm
really
so
love
glad that I
being
got to
here.
be part of it.
Yeah.
And other
This goes
people
on
can
your
be part of
resume.
stuff like this by joining the Patreon and sending $10 a month, and then
Oh.
you can be a guest.
There it
Oh
is.
my God.
First lady.
She knows. She knows.
And I am
Gentlemen,
thrilled to have that title.
hell yeah. Hell yeah. Gentlemen, anything else to add, or
We fucking did it.
we did it?
You guys
right?
did it.
Yeah.
It's
Holy shit.
unbelievable.
Well,
I was here. dog.
Perfect episode. We hope everyone is enjoying their Thanksgiving. And I hope you're with your family, your friends, and eating all the food. This has been the Burger Podcast. I'm Caleb Weiniger,
Justin Burkett.
TK and
Erica.
and we'll catch y'all later.
Peace.